Well, in her own words and her own voice, we're hearing from former Byron Fire Chief Rachel Mosby tonight, who says she was fired from her job for transitioning from a man to a woman.
The City of Byron released a statement saying that that wasn't the case, but Mosby is filing a lawsuit. Here's her side of the story. Former Byron Fire Chief Rachel Mosby is here, and she's sharing her side of the story after her recent firing after more than 12 years with the Byron Fire Department. So first of all, thank you so much for sitting down with us. And if you could, I want to hear your opinion on why do you believe you were fired from the Byron Fire Department?
I believe that it was a discriminatory action, and we filed a complaint with the EEOC, and looking forward to having a hearing on that.
And why do you say discriminatory? Can you elaborate a little bit?
Regarding me openly transitioning.
All right, let's talk about, for those who don't know, let's talk a little bit about that process. What was it like for you working within the Byron Fire Department, especially as you were going through the transitioning process?
Yeah, initially it seemed to be very well received, and just gradually over the last year and a half, 2 years, just continued actions by the city showed me that they weren't quite as on board with it as I thought they were.
Can you tell us a little bit about that process and a little bit of the background there? Your transitioning process, which you feel comfortable with sharing?
Yeah, well, you know, there's a significant process there that one goes through, and a lot of it leads up to the point of going public with that, to where you start living an authentic life, and it's even required to live as yourself for a certain period of time before you get a lot of the things done.
Was there a defining or turning moment for you where you decided, like, I want to be my authentic self, I want to live this way?
It's something that I just keep with myself and my family.
I understand. Well, I do want to talk about the City of Byron. The city released a statement saying that your firing had nothing to do with the being transgendered. They mentioned that you just didn't do your job, and they talked about not attending a conference, also not doing your day-to-day work and inspections. What is your response to that?
My response to that is that we have evidence that shows to the contrary. That things were being done, and that the confusion about my conference attendance, some of the classes, it's happened that way before, and I've gotten it cleared up after the fact, but I wasn't given the opportunity to be asked why, or the opportunity to correct it. The same with personnel in my department not keeping up with inspections like they were while I was out on a workers' comp injury.
So is it clear to say that, or fine to say that you feel like you did your job to the best of your ability?
Certainly, yes.
All right. Why do you want your job back?
I just love the people that I serve every day. I love my job. I mean, ever since the first time I stepped on a fire scene, I've loved what I do, and I love what me and my team have built there in Byron, and it's been devastating to not have that.
Now, I know you and your attorney returned a letter saying that you would not take part in a name-clearing hearing. You're giving the city 2 days to respond. Have you heard back from the city about getting your job back?
We have not.
All right. And you talked about filing several claims. Can you tell me again, what are you looking to file?
Well, alleging several claims.
Gotcha.
And
planning to go forward with that?
Yes. Yes.
Right. And my last question for you would be, what do you want the residents of Byron to know as we watch all this play out on such a big spotlight?
That there will still be people there to take care of them when they need help. And I hope that I can be back helping to take part in that.
Well, Mosby's attorney, Ken Barden, says that his firm filed a charge of discrimination with the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission.
Mosby is also demanding the city reinstate her, restore her benefits, and pay for lost wages. Barton says they have not heard back from the city.